Hey guys, Chicken in Maine, Deboo.com with a Deboo.com forecast update. This forecast update effective around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, July 7th, 2017. And okay, here's the latest on TD number 4 out of the National Hurricane Center, 11 a.m., showing a tropical depression, post-tropical depression north of Hispaniola by Monday. And we wanted to go back to our last update, because in our video, we failed to mention this, but we did post it in our text, and we talked about how that was, if the system even got north of PR, that it may go under PR or fall apart and die. And the NOAA's Ocean Prediction Center 96-hour surface forecast is showing post-tropical cyclone 4 moving north of Puerto Rico, north of Hispaniola, and into the Bahamas. Now, once in the Bahamas, there is a chance for some regeneration. It's something that we'll have to watch and see, but the biggest key is that 50-60 long line we've been talking about in our updates. And that is, when you look at the system and you look at the pattern setup, here's TD4 down in here. There was a little upper level vorticity spin that's up in here. That's now being affected by this upper level low. So the flow is like this off this upper level low, and it's shearing the top of this off. The original circulation center, or what's left of TD4, is down in here. But you'll notice National Hurricane Center, again, moving the track north of Puerto Rico and north of Hispaniola. When we go back and look at the satellite imagery, you can see that there appears to be like a little circle in here. So this is another upper little trough in here. The system is moving in this way as the flow becomes this way, as east-southeast wind flow down at the surface in control here. Now, one of the other things the vorticity map was showing us was a small upper level low spin in here. Now, this was present 4 to 5 days ago and had retreated, and it looks like it's shown back up. So to give you the kind of idea on flow, we have southeast to northwest movement in here. TD4 forecast to move north of Puerto Rico and into Hispaniola. And again, the NOAA Ocean Prediction Center showing post-tropical cyclone 4 moving in. It's something that we're watching. The latest 96-hour wind wave forecast, this image is in meters. This is out of NOAA's Ocean Prediction Center showing 3 meters. So seas increasing probably in the 10 to 12 foot range. Surfers, there is some 8 to 10 second swell periods that look to be developing. Switch you back over to the satellite imagery, and regardless of what comes out of TD4, it's important to remember that weak areas of low pressure are known to produce copious amounts of rain. So just something we're keeping an eye on, but it's clear to see what the track is here, which is a huge difference from last week and our last video update, where we were talking about a possible major swell event up in here and a possible hurricane east of the Florida coast. I will take note that in this morning's National Hurricane Center discussion, they do talk about the UK Met model, which the UK Met model I have not looked at again today, but was trying to give some regeneration to this system. Outside of any regeneration, the only thing that looks like coming for swell again is that 10 to 12 foot east-southeast 8 to 10 second ground swell coming in. The bigger problems may lie ahead in the future. Take you over to Eastern Atlantic, and starting you off on the left side of the image over here, this is TD number 4. You can see, as far as the total envelope, there has been and always been 2 vorticity spins as 2 tropical waves moved off together with this system in here. And then through transformation, this is what we have here. And I'm not sure if it's clear to you when you look at this, but this other tropical wave now is induced in Saharan air layer. So this is starting to clear the air. It's what's behind it that the models are hinting at about another 10 days or so. There's looks to be 2 vigorous tropical waves, maybe 3 in here as we go back to the eastern part of Africa. You can see here some rotational spin. There's another center rotational spin in here. This looks like the northern extension of that, and all of this is going to be sliding off towards the west into the Atlantic over the next 4 to 5 days. Looking at the latest run of the GFS, good rule of thumb, always stay inside of 10 days, and the GFS showing possible tropical storm Don in here in the Eastern Caribbean. Now there's lots of uncertainty. 12Z Euro just showing some weak low pressure out here in the Eastern Atlantic. Stay tuned for the updates. Follow us on our social feeds. We'll go into a buoy watch. Right now, there's nothing showing. I say nothing. Looks like about 6 feet of swell height has started on the North Equatorial buoy. Stay tuned to our social feeds. We'll go into a buoy watch and start posting buoy updates and probably at about the next 48 to 72 hours. And then additionally, keep in mind, we are still keeping an eye once we see whatever is left move over into here. Got it? Stay tuned.